Hello,
What's
welcome to
up,
Man
guys?
Podcast.
Sorry I
Going,
cut you off on that one, my bad. Welcome, guys.
yeah,
Should have a pretty good episode here with the PEDs,
yes,
the Craig
getting
Jones
on.
special.
See how yolk and stag you can get. If, if you want to know the secret juice of what's the name? What's the secret juice? Borashina.
China?
Yeah, what's his name? I can't remember his name right now. 25 pounder.
What? What is
Borashina.
this from?
He's an MMA fighter.
185 pounder. I'm trying to think.
Paul Cosa.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Paul Cosa was walking around with the jug. It says secret juice. So much joke. He gets tested so many times by USADA.
That's funny.
It's a Polo Costa secret juice.
Just acai.
Yeah. Acai and Jesus. He even goes to events and he's like makes it look like he's drinking it.
Really?
Yeah, drinking a bottle like you see from this picture. Hold on. There you
That's
go. See
funny.
it? It's a big sign. It's a secret juice. So if you want to know what his secret juice is, you came to the right place.
We should have had him on.
Yeah, man. See if you spill the beans. I'll see who his supplier is, what his tag on. But as far as PEDs, one of the common denominators, some of the performance for ADCC, you can tell that they found a new family youth, and they're from their doctor.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy how medical advancements have changed the game these days.
Yeah, can cure cancer, or you can win another ADCC.
Yes.
But
No, it is funny to see guys like Cyborg rolling like they're in their 20s still. I mean, it's
yeah,
pretty
Wagner
crazy to see.
Rocha, man, Wagner
Yeah.
Rocha,
Oh yeah, yeah,
like
that's
he was
right.
pushing the pace the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So man, this guy's gonna have a heart attack over there. Like he might have the right juice, but I don't know if his hardware is going to withstand that much toll on him.
Right, yeah. Well, based on what you're saying, maybe keeping moving is the only thing stopping him from having a heart attack.
Yeah, just keep the blood going in and out
Yeah.
the heart. But we're just going to
That's
try to talk about some of the PEDs that have been some of the athletes that have been tested positive for, and some that have like other like testing use or like athletes that use. Have you heard of Anavar?
Alabar.
No,
I
Anavar.
think
This is what it is. I've heard that one is usually like you see like CrossFit athletes use.
VAR or Alabar.
No, Anavar, like Anna. They use this medication is used to help people gain weight they have lost due to certain medical conditions such as surgery, chronic infection, trauma. Long-term use of corticosteroid medications such as hydrocortisone, prednisone. They also relieve bone pain due to bone loss. It's anabolic steroid.
Interesting. Does it rebuild the bone? Is that
Like it's yo, and let's look up images. Why can we go wrong? See people on Anavar.
Yeah.
Look at this guy
Anavar.
right here. Okay, eyeball test. Gun to your head. Natural or not? Natty or not? It says boomer. It says something boomers. It said boomers Anvarol. Anvarol. It's
That's funny.
Anavar. Eye test. Do you
Oh,
say this guy is natty or not?
oh, he's natty for sure. Yeah.
Natty, man.
Yeah.
Of course, man. Fully vegan.
Yeah,
Fully
he just
vegan.
does his crunches every day.
Yeah. Another one that I heard was Trend. Have you heard that one?
Yes.
Is it like this?
That one kills your endurance, correct?
I'm not sure. Let's look it up.
I feel like that one's the one that like helps build muscle, but it kills your endurance.
Trebolone. Trebolone. Use of veterinary medicine and livestock increase muscle growth and appetite. Damn, that's horse tranquilizer. It does sound like trembolone.
Huh, okay.
Include
No,
trembolone.
never mind. It's looking like that actually helps your endurance.
Side effects may experience even called trend cough shortly after during an injection, where the user experiences a violent extreme coughing fit, which can last for minutes, in some cases even longer. Also, like
So that
a lot of it's there are lipids, so like it affects your heart too, right? That's what the main concern is of using this type of any type of steroid.
it says, yeah, and strong impact on your cholesterol through suppression in both high density lipoprotein cholesterol and increasing low density. Interesting. So it messes with your cholesterol pretty bad.
That's a lot of like old school wrestlers. These are for heart issues.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of them that have heart issues. They get older. Also, the lifestyle that they used to have back in the days to party hard.
Mm.
Cleo Roundtree, you know the name? The fighter?
I think I want to say you mentioned him on here before, yeah?
He is going to be fighting Alex Ferreira.
Yes. Yes.
He just tested positive for this right here, DHEA. He was in
No,
a
really?
supplement. It is over the counter. He tested. He was in a supplement that he was taking, but he
Mm-hmm.
was. He let him know, and I think they gave him like only a couple of months, even though it said that the dosage that he was taking wasn't like a proper enhancing,
Mm-hmm.
but he still took it. So he was suspended for like because he was supposed to fight Sweet Dreams. What's his name? Jamal Hill.
Sweet dreams. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's supposed to fight him, but Jamal Hill got injured.
Okay.
Then he's supposed to fight Anthony Smith. He tested positive for DSC. Jamal Hill got injured, and then he had to fight the guy from Georgia. Remember Anthony Smith in that fight for UFC 300?
I don't remember who he fought.
He's that guy from Georgia. He was
Okay. Huh.
like the country Georgia. But
Mm-hmm.
usually he usually stays in Vegas. He was usually 185 pound and 5 pound.
Mm-hmm.
He's the guy that remember when he won. I was the only one clapping because he was like he was ranking 185 and 205. How do you like that guy? So it's like yeah. Nobody in the crowd was just like look quiet. It was like okay, man, cool, whatever. We're flexible, okay.
No,
But
I think I do remember that one, yeah.
this is what Clear Roundtree. He said like a striker, and he's like a heavy Muay Thai guy. But
Okay.
he just fought for this right here, the hydro epiandrosterone, DHEA, hormone that your body naturally produces in the adrenal gland. Helps produce other hormones including testosterone and estrogen. Natural DHEA levels peak in early adulthood, then slowly fall as you age.
Interesting. Interesting. So that's kind of, yeah, just keeping your body
Yeah.
running.
The dosage is usually it is like 300 to 500 mgs, but some people like just try and like get as much as they can.
Mm-hmm.
They usually think that more is better, but some things are not really
Yeah.
better. It usually is conditions are aging, Liverpool slow aging process, depression. A lot of people that strike a lot, they suffer from that because pituitary gland takes a toll when getting so many head
Mm-hmm.
injuries,
Mm-hmm.
depression issues. Osteoporosis comes with age, vaginal atrophy. Mike will know about that. Uh, but other, well, like, but this is like some of the other ones that I've seen, like some of the fighters they have tested positive for,
Okay.
like as far as
So is
drugs.
that that one's not like that one's just over the counter. Just take it in certain doses, it can be a problem. Or is it if they take any at uh, a high level competition, that'll be a problem.
No, it is like Olympics and NCAA is banned substance. This right here.
Okay. Okay.
Because here you see DHEA considered a steroid. Also called progesterone.
Hmm.
It's a steroid hormone. It's a hormone, steroid hormone.
Hmm.
That's why it's banned by USADA as far as the Olympics and NCAA. It's kind of it's a testosterone booster.
Okay. Huh.
Conclusion: DHEA is effective for increasing testosterone levels. Although the magnitude varies among different subgroups. Do you know that by talking to a attractive woman for 5 minutes increases your testosterone level by 30%? Do
Really?
you know that? Yeah.
No.
There's studies that I heard from Andy Galvin. He talked about like for because there's some like studies that he does for his clinic. So whenever you feel like you're not even able to hit your bench press, talk to attractive woman in the gym for 5 minutes, bro. You be jacking that shit with a boner, bro. You
Dang,
get
I'm gonna
that
have to
weight on
try
your
that.
chest. No to sell, sir.
Start bringing my
Uh,
girlfriend to all my workouts. There we
oh
go.
yeah, you be maxing out every week. Um, John Jones. Which one was it that he tested positive for? Turn the wall.
Ooh, I feel like I should know that one actually.
Chlorodihydromethyl
That's a mouthful.
Turn the wall. Yeah. What is the use for? The steroids are commonly used by athletes and bodybuilders aiming to increase muscle mass and enhance their athletic performance. Funny thing, his brother also tested positive. He failed a drug test in the NFL around the same time that John Jones did.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
I guess they were talking.
And the NFL was more like a dummy test because they'll tell you when you go get drug tested.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Dang. Dang.
Like, what an idiot.
He did not play that one right. Wow.
I know,
That's
right?
crazy.
He didn't taper off in time.
No. He
He's a
didn't talk to his trainer
threatenable.
enough.
Yeah, man. He's medic, man.
Yeah.
Mess him up. Took it off for a whole year.
Is that really all you're out for a year and then you can come back?
I think so. He was suspended
Yeah.
for a year.
Okay.
Some they only get suspended for a couple of games. It just depends.
Yeah.
Maybe what they test positive for.
Yeah, probably true. Yeah.
If you test positive for domestic violence, you only get one game. I'll make them the rules. That's really Dell.
Minor. Yeah. Yeah.
A slap on
This
the
will teach
wrist.
him.
Like we're going to punish him by spending more time with his wife.
Yeah. Oh god.
No.
Clearly they need to talk it out.
Yeah. Well, man. Yeah, man. And who is the guy that he was promoting the enhanced games? Have you heard about that?
I have heard about that. Was that on Joe Rogan?
Yeah, he was in there.
Um,
Enhanced games founder Aaron Dazuzo, co-founder of the enhanced game, the German billionaire. What do you think about ethically about that?
that's a hard one because I feel like it's gonna give some people a chance to like make it in life where they might not, but at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, there's a very high chance of ruining their body. Yeah, it's one of those things. It'll be their choice, hopefully. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, that would it very well could destroy you. So I
Because
don't know.
also
That's
the stigma of doing PEDs in sport is that other athletes are not doing it, and it's unfair
right,
to the other athletes. Both if
right,
all of them are doing it in a
true.
playing level field, is it really considered unfair?
Right. I wouldn't consider that unfair. No. I think,
Just whoever have
yeah,
a
in
better,
terms of that, I think.
it depends.
What's that?
It just depends who has a better doctor at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to a podcast recently with a guy that he was talking about the games, the hands games. It's a Spanish name,
Okay.
but I can't remember his name right now.
So is the enhanced games like actually a thing yet, or
They're planning on doing it because he was saying that the hands game you'll be able to do PEDs, but you get tested to make sure you're within like certain levels, nothing like too gnarly. Make sure you don't have a heart attack while you're sprinting.
okay?
So make sure you're within a healthy level of
Okay.
PEDs.
Okay, that's better then. That's
Because you don't
not
want to
what
see
I was thinking.
somebody, yeah, you don't
Yeah,
want to see somebody
exactly. Yeah, I
road
don't want to see
raging.
people dropping dead during.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would not be ideal.
that's like pouring alcohol in the engine and just revving it to red.
Yeah, yeah,
What
true.
can possibly go wrong?
Listen, man, I need you to take one for the team. Put me in, coach.
Yeah, that's when nobody will remember your name. I can't remember his name right now. You know the guy? Oh, he's talking about. He's a doctor. I can't remember his name. He used to be a coach one time, but he doesn't do any consulting anymore. If they're doing it, those enhanced game, would you say some people that didn't have a chance before people to do it, or would be catch 2020 because some people that they are like artists, they rely on, for example, like the Jimi Hendrix, the Bob Marley, Jim Morrison. They rely on drugs to they chalk it up to their imagination. They were better at writing, or you think they were just good at something that they just had a substance abuse? Do you think the same thing will apply like in sports? The people that because some people will be just become like a drug addict no matter what because of a addictive
Mm,
personality.
mm,
It doesn't really help the performance. For example, like the Icarus guy. Remember, did clean 1 year, then the next year his chain broke. He was able to perform as good as he did the previous year because situations that happen.
mhm.
Would you say what are the chances people will be better? Because you'll be able to recover better too, right?
Right. That to me, that would be one of the biggest things for like, especially for well, I mean, I put it in terms of jiu-jitsu because that's what I know. Uh, I feel like that would be probably the biggest benefit to taking PEDs for like grappling of any kind is the recovery because like you train every day, multiple times a day, and then also lift and also do, running or whatever, your body gets worn out. Like it's really hard to recover from that. I feel like if your body's recovering extra fast, you're less sore at the end of the day and you're getting more out of your workouts. Like, yeah, you're gonna be way more skilled, I think.
You're
Because
like a jiu-jitsu Wolverine.
exactly.
Just like
Yeah.
just freaking just going at it.
Yeah.
Because you'll be
Yeah.
able to get more reps. For example, like yours, like
Mm-hmm.
you don't like at the end of the week, you don't feel like you're just trash. That you have to skip a couple of workouts.
Right.
You don't have
Yep.
to worry about that.
Yeah, and just like even just little things like not being as sore while you're doing your reps, like while you're drilling or whatever, like your mind's not on that, it's on the technique more. I, to me, that's huge. And injuries, I mean, you know, you're bound to get some injuries, and you're gonna have to take time off, or if you have drugs to help you recover faster, you're not gonna have to take as much off or any.
Is that what the peptides are for? I heard about that one being thrown around a lot for injury recovery peptides and
Peptides. Okay,
stem cell.
I've heard stem cell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually don't know much about stem cell.
He has the peptides for
Are those considered steroid?
peptides?
Stem cells.
Stem cells, I'm not sure. They're banned in the United States, certain type. For example,
Yeah.
mesenchymal cells, stem cell, they could
Mm-hmm.
see a ban. Because I know they have a clinic in Colombia, they have one in Panama,
Mm-hmm.
and Mexico, they have one. Stem
I've
cell
heard of people going to Mexico for them.
peptides therapy can help with recovery by stimulating physiological process that can improve how certain parts of the body function. Combine cell receptors and work in a variety of ways, including repairing injured cells. Peptides can help rebuild tissue structures, replace worn out cells, and increase cell migration to areas of injury. Regulating hormones, peptides can target growth hormones to help with healing and can also help sleep, mood, energy. Reducing inflammation, which is a big thing in anything.
Hmm.
Would you consider inflammation be like the rust of humans? Because metal it rusts, but for humans,
Hmm.
inflammation is the rust. It slows us down.
Maybe in some ways, I don't know. Rust, I feel like, usually comes from lack of use, whereas inflammation comes from overuse or just use in
Yeah.
general. But yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, but also like your brakes. Whenever you use them, you drive it in the rain. Then whenever you park and you look at the rotors, they're
Yeah.
rusted. You
Yeah.
use it, and then they use them again. It just comes off.
True. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah.
Because certain things, but it's like it slows down because inflammation, whatever you get, is like from different things we can get from food source inflammation. We can get it from activity and lack of activity because we have inflammation in certain area and lack of range of motion because
Hmm.
of those inflammation and stem cells. Which I remember what's his name, Kobe Bryant and Peyton Manning. They did some type of stem cell that was
Uh,
called.
Actually, John Shell,
Uh-huh.
he's done it.
Which one did he do?
That I don't know. That I don't know. I heard him talking about it, and he was raving about like it made him so much better. Like he felt so much better. I can't remember what exactly was bothering him, but I think it was his knee or back maybe. And then he
Uh-huh.
took that, and he said he's so much better now. But I can't remember what exactly it was that he took.
Because man, your back, man, that's the main injury. I see back injuries in jiu-jitsu.
Hmm. Hmm.
I can't remember what the name of the technique is, but it's, let's say they pull out of your pulmonary spine and they put it in a centrifuge and they spin it, and then whatever the like anti-inflammatory agent of your spine, they
Hmm.
pull it out of the centrifuge and they put it back into your blood, kind of like doping of your spine. I
Really?
can't remember the name of the procedure called.
So that's to help with inflammation of the spine?
He had a neck issue. Can't remember the name of it because I think he went to Germany for it. But yeah, back injuries for jiu-jitsu is because your guard, man, your lower back
Hmm.
and your guard, it just goes to shit as you get older.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, my lower back, my family doesn't has a bad history for bad backs, and I already feel that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, well, it wasn't that long ago. I was going to physical therapy for it, so
Yeah, on one side of your back was
yeah,
spasm.
yeah. Hmm.
This is in Germany. Will that be considered performance enhancing?
Say what?
Will that be considered performance enhancing? This kind of treatments?
I wouldn't
Because some
think
athletes they're
so.
not allowed to use this procedure
Really? I don't know where that would come from.
because, like, for example, the peptide aspect, that's
Hmm.
illegal for the UFC.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder.
Also, another thing aspect about this enhanced game is just like how, like for example, NASCAR, they have like a better like parts, like have more effective and also like improve on like sports cars people buy.
Hmm.
All that most of the time is found out through like those type of races, right? So, for example, like as far as like because PEDs is such a taboo, by doing this enhanced game, they'll be able to study better this and they'll be able to use it
I
for good purpose for
was
them.
thinking that. Yes, I was. Yeah, I agree. I feel like that would kind of draw some attention to it and probably, yeah, I mean, for sure, increase the study on those drugs and their repercussions and their uses, which might honestly be a good thing because, I mean, for people who are not athletes, who are just like have injuries or something, they may be able to use these things to recover in life and just get back to work faster. But,
Yeah, there could be like anti-aging clinics which they exist now.
hmm.
They can use it for that, and also it filters out, for example, like the dojos of medicine. There's no like my dojos there, the ones that they kind of bullshit like stuff that said this is won't work, but doesn't really work. Same thing for
Right.
certain like bro science, you will take it out of equation. It's the guy that gives you a needle in the Gold's Gym. Like, oh yeah, you wanna get yo, you can take this right here.
True. True. Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I mean.
on Saturday I went to the gym. This gym I go here locally, and this
Hmm.
is the guy. He's like 6 foot tall. He was like about 300 pounds, and he
Hmm.
was giving advice to this guy about, hey, yeah, man, I can show you how to do this exercise because I am like big, but I still have like an 8 pack. It's like, dude, come on, like whatever exercise you do, I'm pretty sure you do all the stuff to this. Giving you the 8 pack, okay? 300
Yeah.
pounds with an 8 pack. Come on, hey, what the
Yeah.
fuck are we doing here, man? Get it
True.
together. There's something
There's
else you're
more to
doing.
it than that workout.
Yeah. That's oh God. Let's be
Well,
the gym.
it's like the I remember that some infomercials, like it was the Push Up Pro. It's literally like a couple like turning things that you do push-ups with,
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
it
you
was
talking about.
dudes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just dudes that are absolutely jacked, like raw washboard abs, all this stuff. I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, they're getting it from that.
Like, what the fuck are they getting their muscles for their legs then?
Yeah,
She
exactly.
doesn't want another leg workout. You just like push up. That's all it is. But man, like you see like prison workouts, people are just top heavy, look like a
Yeah,
genie, right? With genie, small
yeah.
legs. So
Wispy legs.
yeah, their forearms the size of their thigh.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're like, ah man. But yeah, like I think it would be interesting that
I think
enhancement.
so. I imagine there would be pretty massive pushback from regular sports leagues because they're going to pull a lot of very good athletes to the enhanced games, I would think.
Do you
You know
think
what I
it'll
mean?
be athletes from there, or do you think it'll pull like older athletes that retire and they decide to come back? For example, like the Beto Belfort.
I think there'd be a mix of both.
Yeah, because you
I mean,
also
for
have
sure
to
there would be older athletes, but
have that dichotomy: the young, you're strong, but then the older
hmm,
you're more wise, but your body's betraying you at the same
very
time.
true. Yeah, very true.
But if you,
That would be interesting to see.
yeah, but if you get a little bit of mix up of magic juice, you're to reinvent
Hmm.
the youth, and then you have best of both worlds.
I wonder. Well, I guess we kind of have proof of that in like ADCC. I was gonna say I wonder if the guys who use it all the way up through will actually have a much longer like time where they can compete, or if it'll wear their bodies out faster. But I guess we're kind of seeing that already. Is that no, they just can go longer.
Yeah.
Um,
Because, for example, I see the difference between Cyborg
hmm.
and Verdum on the sideline. It's like, what the fuck,
Hmm.
man? Because Verdum,
Hmm.
high level competitor, arguably one of the best heavyweights in MMA. He beat
Hmm.
Fedor. He beat uh um what's it Junior Dos Santos. People and also Bill McHone.
Hmm.
He became Velasquez. How do you argue
Yeah,
that record?
yeah, yeah. There's no arguing that. But yeah, true.
But like, he's not
That's
able to compete
interesting.
now. Is Cyborg the same age as Verdum? And look at Cyborg
Hmm.
now.
Hmm. True. I wonder how long Cyborg's been doing it though. If it's been all the way up through, or if he started when he realized like I'm losing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good question. But if he stayed the same weight, probably he has been done before. He was Brazilian.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you see a big difference when Gordon Ryan, 165 pound, was competing before the juice, and then just jump up to heavyweight. ABI. I
Yes,
was like, what the
yes. A
fuck?
huge difference. Yeah,
There's no way.
it is. It's comical to see his early competitions. Like he was skinny,
Yeah, you see his
and
brother.
now he's just
Genetics.
yoked. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he was skinnier than his brother. His brother's chubby compared.
Yeah, yeah. And then he got a Brazilian girlfriend, dealer, and
Yep.
how did he go from that to Gaston in like 2 years? Because I remember he came here for his company. His first seminar was here. He's a brown belt in
Hmm.
Section A.
Yeah. I remember you guys saw he stayed with Chad, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Instead of their
That's pretty cool.
other house.
Yep.
Yeah, but and then you see him like a couple years later, like, dude, what the fuck is this guy on? And
It's interesting to hear like how his staph infection, like how he got staph infection and the whole like him taking antibiotics, and it seems like that's probably what caused his stomach issues. That's I think I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast where he was on there, where he was talking about it, and he made it sound like it was probably the antibiotics that really messed up his stomach. That he's never been able to return. That's an interesting one as well.
yeah, I'm not sure because antibiotics you have to probiotics you have to like balance them out. But
Hmm.
where do you usually inject those steroids? What do you do?
That I don't know.
Usually you inject them when you ask, and some people inject them right here. So you prefer you go too deep. What would you prefer when you're
Hmm.
testing?
True. You think that could have messed him up?
I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor, man. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But how much? It depends because how much he was on during that time.
Hmm.
Because
True.
like it had to be a lot for him to like just like blow up
Hmm.
like that and
Yeah.
still be
Oh, it
shredded.
has to be. Yeah. It still blew my mind. It was so funny to see Andre Galvao walk out when he was competing against Gordon in that super fight,
Yeah.
and just that guy looked so unnatural. It was unbelievable
Which
how
one?
unnatural. Andre Galvao,
Oh
I
yeah,
think it was ADCC super
2021.
fight 2022.
Yeah, 2022. 20 years ago.
Yeah, just it was so funny because it was like so blatant how roided up he was.
Oh yeah, he was using the same doctor as Gabi.
Yeah,
Gabi Garcia.
yeah,
It was the whole PCP. That's what they were using. That's a, for example, look at this picture right here. Look at the difference. I think this is an MMA compared to when he was
yeah.
ADCC. Look at the difference. I
So,
think he growing to his own body. I think that he matured. I think that's what it matured. He puberty. He hit
yeah,
puberty.
exactly. He peaked. Yeah, he
95.
peaked in jiu-jitsu. That is unreal. Yeah.
Yeah. And you mean to tell me you don't cut weight in jiu-jitsu? But that's the reason why probably he was this small and in MMA. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that was it. Yep.
Another thing that I said that giveaway for some of these PEDs is the jaws. I see Zac
Really?
Efron
Yeah.
in the claw. Like this same right here, when he's younger.
Hmm.
This same when you look at his jawline.
Okay.
Look at him the way he did the claw. Look at his jaws. See how much
Really?
wider it is. Yes, that's one of the
Is
side
that
effects
from
when you use.
no
I think
way?
when you get on, I think it's a trend. When you get on trend, that's one of the side effects.
To make your jaw
Um,
wider?
yeah.
Wow,
There's this
okay.
other actor from the movie The Big Sick.
Is that because it's affecting your bone density?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
This what's his name? This actor because he used to be chubby all the time. Alina Johnny Kumali. And then he started doing like a Eternal movie.
Mm-hmm.
You see the difference. His face, and then like look at the jawline. They got on the stack.
Interesting. Huh. I did not realize that.
That's not the big giveaway. It looked like you have implants on your jaws. But actually,
Mm-hmm.
it was like, well, this might be because you lose your double chin, but it doesn't make your face wider by losing weight.
Hmm. Wow. Huh.
What's his name? Derek. For more plays, more day. He pointed that out. That's one of the side effects of doing trend.
Did not know that. I'll I'll keep an eye out for that. That's really interesting.
Yeah, you see somebody like you see Mike next time you see him, he's dipping tobacco on both jaws. You know why? Hey man, well you had the jawbreakers? No man.
What
Have you?
happened? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What do you think about actors doing PEDs?
I mean, I feel like really, if you're not competing, it's up to you. I mean, if they're just trying to get to a certain look, that
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because they're not hurting anybody, but at least they can be honest about it. Because they'll tell people
Right.
like, yeah, you just do your prayers and do your push-ups and take your vitamins, and that's how you get that big. It's
Yeah.
not really like not really being honest, because
Hmm.
people will try to take your word for it, and then you're not being that honest. Like, for example, one of the poster boys for that is this guy right here, Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah.
How jack he is.
Yeah.
I understand that he's like a jack, because look at his dad's genetics. This is that right here, Rocky Johnson, back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the Rock is like a lot the bigger size.
For sure. Yeah. He's huge. Yeah. Hmm.
Have you heard of the guy? Is it Sean O'Hare? He was O'Hara, I think. He was Gladiator.
Okay.
What's his name? I can't remember. Um, he was in our generation. Mike O'Hara, that's his name. He was like Iron like generation, and they have one that's like people are on PEDs for bodybuilder, and he said that he's in that one that's like all natural. How natural does that look?
Yeah. Yeah. No way. No
No fucking
way.
way. Carrying that much muscle mass,
Yeah. That is unreal.
like the muscle mass, how vascular he is,
Hmm.
low body fat. The math is not mathing.
Not at all.
The math is not mathing. How is that possible? He must be a Homelander,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
because he's 55 years old. That Jack. Come on,
Yeah.
like when's your muscle mass going to start dropping? When
Right.
you're in your
Yeah.
70s?
Maybe.
Like, jeez. But some of them they're saying that they're natural, but I test this otherwise.
Yeah. Ain't no way. I don't know. That'll be interesting. I wonder, do you know for the enhanced games what that encompasses? Is it like in Olympics? Just
Let's look it
because
up.
like what kind of games are there?
Linsan's Games event. I wonder FanDuel is gonna be part FanDuel, or what's the name of the other one
What's
for
that?
sports betting? FanDuel, and
Yeah.
what's the name of the other one? The Jack King. So athletics, aquatics, gymnastics, combat, and strength.
Okay.
Uh, you won't let me click. What events are gonna be in there?
I
Dude,
mean,
man, imagine somebody road raging while they're on steroids and just like doing ground and pound, just Hulk
dude.
smashing somebody.
Yeah, for real. Whoever's not gonna have a face after that.
Oh shit! Like they will be fucking each other up in the parking lot. It doesn't say which events are gonna be there. It's probably found in
Hmm.
performance enhancements, athletes pay. First athlete to set new world records, the 100 meters and 50 meters freestyle. Sprint and 50-meter freestyle will receive $1 million. That's two events right
Wow.
there.
That's crazy. Okay. I imagine that'll happen pretty quickly, but huh.
Also, you think about it, it's Olympics. It is it's a sanctioned event, but a lot of like leagues they don't honor it unless like the athletes want to be part of it.
Hmm.
For example, the NBA is usually doing off season during that time.
Right.
And athletes that volunteer to go there, they don't have to go there. Soccer players, most of the time they don't go there.
Hmm.
Unlike the younger generation, because they're not honor it's still part of FIFA, the governing body for competition.
I mean, to be honest, I don't. I mean, illusion that the Olympics is actually like the top. To me, I don't think it is. I think it's just a culmination of a lot of different sports, and probably for most every sport in there, there's higher level competition outside of that, in my
And
opinion.
that's why you see like some like whenever, for example, a swimming event, they have the world record and Olympic record. More time than not, they break the
Yep,
Olympic record, but not so much the world record.
that is really interesting. That is interesting. I never really paid attention to that, but yeah, it makes sense.
Because they're like there's some governing like some events, for example, wrestling, they have the weight classes is 10 for worlds, but
Hmm.
Olympics only 6 weight classes.
Okay.
Because it's not saying governing body,
Hmm.
but you get more exposure that way. But exposure,
For
what's
sure.
it gonna get you? Ask Reagan how exposure got her breakdancing for Australia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely to get exposure as a 36-year-old
Yeah,
professor.
yeah. That's interesting too. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work because they can do the enhanced games, but if the enhanced games is only every couple years or something like that, what are they gonna do in the meantime?
Yeah,
You
because
know what I
there's
mean?
not any other governing body that's willing to hold
Right.
competitions with the same athletes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like that's it seems unlikely that you would see the top tier competition until you have athletes that can be supported on a regular basis for competing in that. Otherwise, I think you'll have the natural ones who are getting paid to train, uh, probably outperforming the ones on the roids.
Also, in the enhanced game, can you compete clean? That's a cool
I would
question.
imagine. I would imagine you. Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, unless it's like Pride, they test you for PED to make sure that you are on PEDs.
Yeah, you're gonna be too boring if you don't.
Yeah, be a slow person in this race.
I
That
mean,
mean that guy just drinking Prime. Well, you juice up for real, man.
yeah,
They were like
yeah,
grown up.
yeah, for real. I mean, yeah, especially like for grappling sports, I would imagine people would compete clean. Because you got ADCC where it's basically that already. They're not testing.
Yeah. Is it only IBGF the only one test?
It might be. I wanted to say there was. It probably is. It's the only one that's coming to mind.
It's only I have heard because Mika Dabao, he tested positive too, right?
I forgot that. I think he did.
Mm-hmm. Tested positive. He was suspended.
That's right. Mika Galva. Yep. 19 tested positive for clomiphene,
Mm-hmm.
and it's metabolite 4 hydro. Yeah, all that. Wow. I forgot about that.
Yeah, 19 years old. It's not like you're like I'm 19, so you can imagine what his
Right.
endocrine system is gonna be like as he gets older.
I know. I know. Yeah. That's crazy to me. At 19, your recovery is insane.
Yeah,
I remember I never got hurt at that age and I
yeah.
had all the energy I needed.
Walking around with a boner, piss and vinegar. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I don't worry about nothing. Your testosterone levels like in the 4 digits.
Yeah.
He's taking that. Oh, I can't imagine, man. But yeah, currently the only BJJ tournament that tests for PED is IBGF World Championship.
Wow. Did CJI test?
No.
No. That's right. They invited Gordon. They couldn't. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if that'll get more popular. I mean, obviously it did with the like MMA. Started out they didn't test and now they do. So
Mm-hmm.
I imagine as the sport develops they probably will.
For some reason, I want to say that they decided to start testing in MMA once it started becoming more mainstream.
Yeah.
Because before that, like they didn't care about it, pay per
Hmm.
views, but when they started, like for example, getting the Fox deal, and getting that. Because remember,
That
like,
makes sense.
Crocodile was in 2016 around that time.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I started testing, and they had the Reebok
Okay.
deal too. Because remember, you still have those different fight shorts back then.
Yeah.
They started going mainstream. That's when they started testing this
Interesting. Yeah. No,
playing the
that makes
sport.
sense.
Because
Because
remember,
probably
jiu-jitsu
people
was
are
common
not willing.
for the longest.
That's interesting. So that probably will be a while in
Yeah.
reality.
Because remember, even some states until recently, I want to say 2017, New York was finally allowed to sanction MMA.
What one?
New York.
Yeah. It's terrible, but yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
do. They're way too strict. I don't like those ones.
And the first few matches, they fuck it up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The Giga Musashi match, the Chris Wyman match, Yo Romero match, like they mess it up in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop it way too easy.
Mm-hmm. Or Steve Masagati when you need him. But yeah, it'll be interesting
It will
because I
be.
mean, in BJJ, do you think as the sports gets more mainstream, do you think they will start testing more because they want to get more
I would think.
investors in it? But if they really get in the invest, for example, CJI, will it start
Mm-hmm.
testing more? Is it getting more investor?
Possibly. Possibly. Yeah.
Because the
I mean
Rotoro
that.
brothers are also they are like the poster boys for Clean Musameshi as well.
Right. Yes. Yes. And they're definitely they're top tier. It's really hard to say because they're gonna have to balance that between cutting out a lot of the top tier athletes and getting sponsors.
Yeah,
And that may be a hard transition because you cut those guys out and the sponsors aren't going to want to pay you anymore.
yeah. But also, what kind of sponsor you want to bring? You have to be selective too,
Mm-hmm. It's
because you
valid.
don't want them to like force your hand to do like you can do. You can say this. You can be walking around there with a thong. K Jones.
Yeah, what the heck?
Um. Also, Nicky Ross, Natty King. He
Yep.
won CJI.
Mm-hmm. True. He's I don't know. He's a different one. I mean,
What do you mean?
his athleticism is unreal. Um, I don't know. He maybe he's just gifted with unreal genetics. I don't know, but
Opinion.
like I feel like with as much as he's said and how much he's been out there about it, he probably is not on steroids. But if I saw him on the street and somebody told me he was, I would believe it.
Yeah. That's how like on the table it looks like he is.
Right.
But yeah, he reminds me of a younger Luke Rockhold. Like DC hated Luke Rockhold
Hmm.
for the same reason. Like he would like teach him something. Like he's good at volleyball, good at skateboarding, good at
Yeah.
swimming, good at surfing, good at grappling, good at striking. It's like I hate that guy. He just pick up anything. He's just natural.
Yeah. He's not bad at anything. What the
Yeah,
hell?
good looking too. He has I think it's an endorsement from Armani or something like that. His model, no, for Calvin Klein, I think
Yeah.
that's what it was.
It's
Like
about
what
to
the hell,
piss you
man?
off. Some
Daddy
people get it all.
Lovato. And like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that's remind me of Nicky Ryan. It's long as arms too.
Yeah. Yeah. He's just I don't know, specimen for sure.
Mm-hmm. And you notice he's not as vascular as some other unnatural athletes that you see.
Not as vascular as some other unnatural or
Unnatural.
yeah. Yeah. That is true. Yeah, he's not. Yeah.
Because you see like usually you see like striations on the muscle
Hmm.
for those that are actually like juicing,
Yeah.
like vascular,
True.
like
That I agree with. Yeah, he doesn't have that. Yep.
that's the eye test for
Hmm.
PEDs.
Hmm.
For example, like I remember Alex Overeem, before Brock Lesnar,
Hmm.
Ubering, he was like just Jack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember him?
No, I don't.
This was him when he fought Brock Lesnar. It was a New Year's Eve card. He made Brock Lesnar retire. That's how Jack he was. Look at that.
I do remember him. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The Ubering. And then this is him during USADA.
Dang.
Yeah. This was him in Pride. Because when he's in Pride, I was like, what? How did he get that big? This is him in Pride. I mean, so there's not a video. This is him in Pride. Look at the difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
How grown he was
Mm-hmm.
to this right here. But he was in K1 kickboxing.
Transformed. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, damn.
He did his curls,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah. He was like Samson, but in reverse. I was thinking Juggernaut beat his ass in Pride at 205. And then he
Okay.
came to UFC at a heavyweight. But I think that's the only title that he didn't win. The UFC.
Really?
He won K1. He won Strike Force. He won Dream. Because he had a picture where he had all 3 belts.
That's cool. That's
That's
quite a
impressive.
statement. Yeah.
Man, all of them are heavyweight when he won it. That's right there. All 3 of them.
Wow.
Strike Force, Dream, and K1.
That's pretty badass. That's crazy.
And look at the scar that he has on his face, too.
Yeah.
Giving character. I don't know how he got the scar. Because I know some other professional athlete. Look at that right there, yoke. K1. Look at that water hose on his arm.
That's
And the water
unbelievable.
hose. Come on, man. But Jose Aldo, remember the scar that he has on his face?
Yeah.
Do you know how he got that one?
Wasn't it? I heard the story. Did he get pushed or something like that? I can't remember. No,
Yeah,
I
his
don't remember.
sister accidentally pushed him, like rolling. He was a little baby, rolling into a fire pit. He fell. He does
That's
actually
right.
skin draft on his face.
Dang.
And
Accidentally.
yeah, Josema Pajares. Remember that guy? Josema Pajares, aka Paul Harris. He has a scar on his chest because he was raised like in a poor countryside of Brazil. I don't know if you would see the scar. There's a scar on his chest. They got it when he was little. And they were able to take him to the hospital, so they super glued his chest.
Wow.
He didn't have a birthday till he was like in his 20s. Because he's like, I think it was like Jehovah's Witness or something like that. I think you can barely see the scar here on his chest. Right here. But you can imagine when he was younger how deep that thing was. Just super glue the thing.
Yeah, that's all you need. Yeah, that'll fix it.
But now he looks like have you ever seen Mr. Eggman from Sonic?
No.
That's what he look like. Look at him right here.
Okay.
Jim Carrey plays him. That's what he look like. Wait, what was that?
Yeah. Round, stocky dude.
He's him right there. Look at that mustache. And he's just as evil too.
Yeah.
Do you watch that whenever he went against Jake Shields and he was eye gouging his eye, his face, his facial in his mouth thing? I think the referee was Steve Masagati too for that one. He was World Series of Fighting for a welterweight title, and I think they gave that match to Josema Pajares.
I don't remember that one specifically.
But that was it was terrible. I'm surprised the Diaz brothers weren't there.
Yeah.
Because remember Mayhem Miller whenever Jake Shields beat Dan Henderson in Strike Force at 185? And Jason Miller came in there, hey buddy, why you avoiding me? Don't be scared, homie. And then the Diaz brothers jump in, Gilbert Melendez, beat the shit out of him from everybody in Nashville. Everybody, we're national TV. Just remind you guys, we're national TV. That shit happening.
Yeah, the Diaz brothers is something else.
Oh yeah, have you seen Nate's family?
Mm-mm.
Look at this family picture. What do you think about his big? This is family.
No way.
That's him.
No way. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, does not look like Nate Diaz.
Mm-mm. It looks so wholesome. What the heck?
Yeah, I know, right? What you call greetings for the Diaz family. It's a Christmas card. You get it like, what the fuck is
For
this thing?
real? What?
Am I the multiverse? Is it the same Diaz?
That is insane. That's so funny.
Yeah. So is it the same Diaz? Yeah, that's him. That's damn.
I feel like, man, I feel like we could make 2 episodes out of this one. The
Yeah,
PEDs, because I feel like we could keep going on that for a while. Because there's plenty to talk about.
yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
I mean, may have to regroup for more, but I don't know. Just I feel like it's pretty endless, the list of possibilities to talk about for that.
Have you heard of Victor Conte?
Victor, no.
He was known for being. He used to be like a drug dealer for some of the. He used to have like a. There was a documentary by him that he used to do like a lot of like anti-aging clinic or something like that. But also used to
Hmm.
provide steroids for athletes to be able to beat the drug test because he always talk about how anabolics and anything that's illegal is usually ahead of the curve because they're not able to test it because they don't know what they're testing for. So like
Hmm.
every time there's gonna be something new that their athletes are using in which they're not able to test. For example, like in baseball, they had like the gummies. So it was like
Okay.
a fast metabolizing drug. So during the game, the baseball game, how long the baseball game is. So you take it at the beginning of the game, but then the game is over, the things out of your system.
Wow. Huh.
So like in case you have to pass after that, like, oh, I'm clean. And they have other ones that they're like that. So for example, some of them like topical like cream is out of your system by a day. So if you don't take it during the day, they come and test you, you're
Hmm.
clean. It's out of your system.
That's crazy.
That's why
Huh.
they have the test of John Jones picogram because so sensitive to be able to test if there's any metabolites,
Yeah, yeah,
etc.
yeah. Hmm.
And that's what is it too strict because it's not considered performance enhancing, but
Huh.
also like that's only when you can stay ahead of when you don't know what you can test for.
Right. Yeah, yeah. That's an interesting game. Yeah.
Because for as long as money is involved in sports, people try to find a way to cheat
Hmm.
and win to get the
Hmm.
money.
For sure. No doubt.
Look at Jason North greasing his legs.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Nicky Rod greasing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They put on his hair. Just let it drip out.
Yes. All in the mullet.
Somebody I can't remember who was doing that. Somebody used to do that. I want to say MMA. He put something in his hair, so whenever he starts sweating, it will like get on his body. Because he sweat like everywhere.
That's funny.
Because he usually tests like for your face, your hands, if you don't have
Hmm.
anything on you. And then you just like put Vaseline on your face. But if you start sweating,
That's, huh. I mean, smart, I guess.
who was it? Another guy that was going against Pajares allegedly was named Marcor. He will soak in the night before, like so the way that his pores will fill up with like some sort of oil. So whenever he sweat the next day, his legs will be like greasy.
No way.
So whenever
That's,
Hosmer Pirates try to go for the leg, he just like slip off.
it's in his pores. He's got greasy skin, man. I don't know.
Yeah, like imagine you getting a stroke from that because you're just
Yeah.
greasing.
That's crazy. Huh.
But yeah, but as long
It's
as like there's
creative.
money, both people will be trying to cheat to try and get that money. If you,
Hmm.
and some people say if you're not cheating, you're not trying too.
True.
That's
Yeah.
a school of thought.
Yep. Gotta always push the limits.
Yeah, yeah. But we can circle back another episode
Hmm.
on other PEDs for we can.
Yeah. More PEDs.
Yeah, excited to see me with big jaws like a pit bull.
Yeah, the
So
next episode we come in, we both have widened jaws.
look like Marlon Brando in The Godfather. Like two bulldogs.
Come
You
in with a
know,
lot more knowledge.
yeah. Come to find out, it does work.
I had to test it for you guys just to see.
My left eye might not be able to open it all the way. Have a stroke on this one. I'm fucking young. Who
I haven't
cares
tattooed an
about?
arm bar in forever.
Oh yeah, no letting go, no letting go. Oh yeah, baby.
All
Boom.
right.
But thank you for listening again. gonna wrap
Thank
it
you
up.
guys.
Just make sure
Appreciate
to
you guys
like,
listening in. Hope you guys learned something
yep,
constructive.
yeah. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe, share. Till next time,
See you
peace.
guys.